This is what I want you to do is I want you to think of those struggles and frustrations, sort of the pre-hero. If you think of the hero's journey, where you're in your regular life now, but you want to get to the other side of things. I want you to think about, what is your life going to be like if you don't embark on this hero's journey? If you don't up level your auditions, if you don't step up in your life, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be on your deathbed? Who is going to be affected by that? Your spouse, your families, your community around you. If you just remain where you are right now, is that going to haunt you? Is that going to affect your family life? Are you going to be able to look your kids in the eye someday and be like, I never went for it, but I hope you did, or I hope you do? So I want you to think about those frustrations that you're having. Some of you popped off about motivation and struggling and not being enough and all those things. Thank you, Deanna, for sharing. Fun fact, it's Larsen En. It's the Danish Larsen, Larsen. But that's very close. That's the Swedish version, like the boats, Larsen boats, for those of you who are familiar with Larsen boats. So I want you to think about all those frustrations, especially the mindset things, all the things that you tell yourself, all the things that if someone else told you, you wouldn't accept it. You would be like, back the fuck away from me. Don't get me down with your shitty vibes. I know what I'm going for you. Think about those frustrations. And then I want you to think about, what is the life on the other side of that? If you shed that old self, you shed that imposter syndrome, you shed that lone wolf syndrome for a lot of us, and join a community, you shed that fixed mindset of, oh, I don't know what I need to know. And you grow into a growth mindset where you're like, okay, it's fine that I don't know everything right now, but I'm going to start learning these things. I'm going to start moving on the path. And I want you to start picturing your life vividly. What does that mean for you? What is that 6 figures and 7 figures going to do for you and your family? What is that first, even if it's a day player role, what is that first role going to do for all the actors around you when they've turned to Netflix? And even if they just see you for one scene where you're the hot dog vendor, and it's just, oh, quick, yeah, what do you want? Okay, here's your dog. Boom, you're gone. What is that going to do for them? So think about that dream life on the other side of things. And I want to add one thing. I wasn't planning on saying this. I want to add this, though. I understand where it comes from, but I fucking hate it. I hate it. And this is a very this is a little counterintuitive to what a lot of us have been told as actors. We've all heard the term, there's no small roles, there's only small actors. And I understand where that's coming from. You can't, I mean, you need an ensemble, you need bit players, but really ask yourself, do you want to be a bit player in your own life? Are you background in your own fucking life right now? Or do you want to be the lead? Do you want to be the Frodo? Do you want to be the Luke Skywalker? Do you want to be the Katniss? Do you want to be the Hermione or Harry Potter? Where do you want to be? And guess what? There are small roles. There are small roles. It's a smaller script. It's a shorter audition. It's smaller days on set. It's a smaller fucking trailer. It's a smaller car that brings you there. It's a smaller paycheck. I think that's bullshit. There are small roles. You got to decide, do you want small roles in your life or on set? Or are you aiming to be the lead and the supporting and the ensemble? Because make no mistake, there are small roles. The world is filled with small-minded people and small-rolled people who are literally playing background in their own lives, if they're even in their own lives at all. There are small roles. Everything about them is small, especially the paycheck. And the people on this call, I know how talented some of you are. There are so many people on this call right now that have what it takes. If you don't have it right now, you at least have the drive and the desire and the heart, and the energy and the mentors and the guides around you through your acting coaches, to get to that point, to release yourself from playing a small role in your own life And sometimes in whatever market you're in, maybe your agent says, oh, well, that's all you're going to get. I mean, you get to make the decision whether you're going to be a bit player for the rest of your life. You get to make the decision. Is your career going to be 5 lines or less on 2 or 3 shows every year? Which, God bless those people. If that's what you want to do, that's okay. But I bet every one of the people on this call right now want to be heroes, not only in your own life, but you want to be lead roles. You want to be power players. You want to be one-man shows, one-woman shows. You want to be on Broadway. You want all the lights on you. And when you get there, the amazing thing is once you're the hero in your own life, then you can continue on to become the guide, where all of a sudden you're the hero for other people. And then you're able to help other people get to where they want to go in your life, just like we're doing here at Audition Club.